Some impressive actors will be waiting for you in The Elder Scrolls Online. Bethesda has announced who will be lending their pipes to the new MMO game. The list includes screen legends like Monty Python's John Cleese, Harry Potter veterans Michael Gambon and Bill Nighy, Malcolm McDowell, Kate Beckinsale, and Alfred Molina, who once tried to steal a golden idol from Indiana Jones.
I always suspected he'd meet an untimely end.
Video game icon Jennifer Hale also provides her voice to the game. You may get to hear all of the actors say some pretty naughty words because the game has been given an M for mature rating by the ESRB. Most MMOs carry a teen rating, which means The Elder Scrolls Online will likely have more violence, similar to the single-player Elder Scrolls games. It will launch April 4th on the PC, followed by a next-gen console release in June. Batman vs. Superman isn't the only new Bat movie on the way. Take a look at the new DC animated movie, Son of Batman. Like the comic series of the same name, the film will see Bruce Wayne discover that he has a preteen son named Damian, who was secretly raised by the villainous League of Assassins. He takes him on, but when Damian decides to go after the deadly evildoer Deathstroke on his own, things take a turn for the worse. Son of Batman will hit DVD and Blu-ray later this year to celebrate the Caped Crusaders' 75th anniversary. The latest animated DC adventure, Justice League War, will hit home on February 4th.
Okay, that was better.
Two big internet celebrities are pushing play at the DICE Awards. YouTube sensations Felicia Day and Freddie Wong will host the 17th annual DICE Awards, honoring the best video games of the year. The awards ceremony will take place February 6th in conjunction with the annual DICE Summit. The event is only open to people who work in the games industry, so the good news is the awards ceremony and some of the conferences will be streamed live on the web. The 2013 Game of the Year nominees are BioShock Infinite, Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us, The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, and finally, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. You can find a complete list of nominees on epdaily.tv. And the big screen adaptation of the Assassin's Creed franchise might be closing in on a director. Twitch Film reports that Swedish filmmaker Daniel Espinosa has been targeted for the directing job. His first American movie was the 2012 action film Safe House. The site claims that Espinosa has yet to accept the assassination contract, but he's currently the studio's top choice. Young Magneto himself, Michael Fassbender, is already set to play the lead role, but it's unclear if he'll slip on the hood of a new assassin or a character we've already met in the games. Gamers will be able to dig up some retro arcade nostalgia this spring. The 8-bit adventure Shovel Knight will hit the PC, Wii U, and 3DS on March 31st. It was originally expected to launch last year, but thanks to a very successful Kickstarter campaign, the developers delayed it in order to add additional levels, characters, music, and other features. In Shovel Knight, players take the role of a knight armed with a shovel, which can be used to fight enemies, dig up treasure, and destroy obstacles. The gameplay is inspired by NES classics like DuckTales and Castlevania 3, and like those games, you can expect things to get pretty challenging.
The game mechanics are done really well with this game. The play is really clean. It's not easy. It's definitely going to be frustrating at times, but then the reward is getting through it because there's levels of complexity that old school 8-bit platforming really had to offer.
We'll have more on Shovel Knight before it launches. Disney's animation powerhouse Pixar might be heading to the galaxy far, far away. After years of animated adventures like the Clone Wars being handled by the internal Lucasfilm animation team, Latino Review reports that a big screen animated Star Wars spin-off is in the works at Pixar. There's no word on a plot or where the film might fall within the fictional Star Wars timeline, but expect it to have a more lighthearted tone than the live-action films. As always, take all Star Wars rumors with a healthy dose of skepticism, but if the news is true, this wouldn't be the first collaboration between Pixar and Star Wars. Pixar was founded by George Lucas as the computer animation division of Lucasfilm back in the 1970s, and early Pixar computers even created the primitive wireframe graphics seen in the very first Star Wars movie.